Cubs are on absolute fire, baby. Woo! Back in the studio. Beers by the Ivy Lab. Whew. Cubs are on absolute fire. Absolute fire. Finally playing how they should be played all season. Full capability on display of what this team is. Absolute fire. Let's go through the stats. Let's jump right into it. Actually, I can't. I gotta run this channel like I gotta run this channel. Please subscribe. We got Cubs on fire, college football. I got a whole new video coming out about college football. I'm doing shorts daily about football and baseball. I'm selling these hats. I got my Wrigley version of Beers by the Ivy. I got the Beers by the Ivy version, and then I got retro Wrigley version. Check out these hats. Link below. They're freaking awesome. Awesome around anything, especially around Wrigley. Trying to get them into sports world. I met the owner when I was there in Wrigley. He's freaking awesome, so we'll see if that works out. But yeah, please subscribe, number 1. Kids the hats, number 2. I even sell the posters. Beers by the Ivy, we're going to the moon. All right. That being said, Cubs, once again, on absolute fire. I am fired up. Last 12 games, 10-2. Marlins, they lost 1 game. Pirates swept. Nationals swept. Blue Jays, I think they lost to the other game. But, whew. We are now above 500, 51% on the year, which is the target. It's where we've been trying to climb back to. Once you get over 500, that's when the magic starts happening. 3.5 games back from the wild card. I don't even know what percent we are in terms of making the playoffs. We were like 3%. Now we've won a couple more games, so maybe we were like 8%, but it doesn't matter. It's about what's in front of us. The question is, what's in front of us? Yeah, we're going back home to Wrigley this week. Pirates and Yankees. Pirates, we got to win games. Yankees, we got to fight through and win games. Super solid squad over in New York. But you know what? This team's rolling. We're rolling. I wanted to make this video about who I think the actual leader of the Cubs is, because I have dogged this team in terms of their lack of leadership, lack of focus. But before I jump into that, I want to go through just the last 15 game stats. Just from the batter's perspective, we're talking about home runs, RBIs, batting average, and hits. Who's doing the most for the team? Home runs: Suzuki 3, Swanson 3, Amaya 2, Bethancourt 2, PCA 2. RBIs: Amaya 15. This guy couldn't even see the ball when the season started. He's got 15 RBIs in the last 15 games. Swanson 13. Finally playing up to his contract. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Swanson, last 15 games. PCA 12 RBIs. Incredible. Suzuki, let's talk batting average. Suzuki's batting last 15 games, 364. PCA 362, rookie. Unbelievable. Hap 315, solid. Horner 306. I met Horner at the Chicago Lincoln Park Farmers Market like, I don't know, 20 days ago. Really solid guy. Gonna try to get him on the pod. Kind of a pipe dream, but it's Beers by the Ivy, so it's gonna happen. Hits: Suzuki 200, PCA 17, Hap 11, Hap 17, Horner 15. In general, we're getting production across the board, up and down the lineup. I think the reason why we've been winning games, though, is obvious. The fact that our bottom of our lineup, Amaya, Bethancourt, and PCA, they're on the list. That's why we're winning games. We got the bottom of the lineup picking up slack. Versus we were pretty much nobody was hitting the bottom lineup at the beginning of the game. Now, or beginning of the season, but now we got PCA, Bethancourt, and Amaya. 8 and 9 of our lineup. Some of the top contributors from the plate. Absolutely amazing. I said this in my last video. Check it out. The last video. I'll have it like linked up when this video ends. It'll pop up. But I pretty much talk about I was in Wrigley and I'm filming from Wrigley and I'm talking what I've seen because I went to like 15 games, when I was there for like a month. And the thing I loved the most about sitting in the bleachers and just watching the Cubs was just PCA and just his effort and his skill level. And that's why I'm going to say this right now. PCA may not be the leader of this team, but he is the engine of this team. And he will one day be the official leader, but he is the engine of this team. I mean, I saw the dude steal home when I was there. I mean, he's literally sprinting around the yard, catching balls. We saw the in the park home run, which was absolutely remarkable and incredible. But look at him. PCA, in the last 15 games, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs, batting .362, and 17 hits. This is the guy that's making the difference. This is the guy that's bringing the energy. He literally, he got a hit, comes around the base, gets hit in, sprints the dugout, puts his helmet away, and is the first guy to give high fives when the other guys come in. Like, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, that guy is the foundation of the future, and he is the engine of this team. Whew! I'm fired up. I am fired up. There's a chance we actually make the playoffs. We're only 3.5 games back. When you're 3.5 games back, I mean, it's about one thing and one thing only. Grinding. You're grinding. Keep the pedal on. Today we won like 14-1. It was like 7. It was like, what was it? 6-1 going into the 8th, and we just completely just dominated them. I think every single person got a hit in the 9th inning. But like, that's the kind of stuff where we gotta keep the pedal on. 3.5 games back, that's completely catchable. We were like 4 games up last year, and we completely choked. So this year, we can definitely get 3.5 games back. A couple other shout-outs I want to say. Swanson, I've been hard on him this year. I really have. I mean, he hasn't really lived up to his contract. And yeah, he's supposed to be the leader of the team per the contract and per the position of short base, but hasn't really done it. But recently, he's had some big hits. His numbers have been good. Good effort. Always is great in the infield. But his bat's been absolutely terrible this year. But he's really picking it up. But gosh, this is what this team's capable of. I'm not going to say they can make the playoffs, but I'm going to say they can make the playoffs. This team, if they keep going, they got what it takes. Wicks came back today. Looks super good. The kid we picked up from a trade when we traded. I'm spaced on his name, but Leiter Jr. He looked pretty good. We just got to buckle down, finish strong. Go Cubs, go. Fly to W. I may be there this weekend against the Yankees, maybe not. But regardless, I'll be watching. Please like and subscribe. I got college football content, a ton of it coming. NFL's coming around the corner. I'll be covering Cubs, NFL, and college football. Boom, boom, boom. Those are going to be the bread and butters of Beers by the Ivy. Please support. Best thing you can do is subscribe. And the amazing thing you can do is buy a hat. They're freaking awesome. They feel amazing. This one's a Richardson hat. I love Richardson's hat. This one's a 47. Everyone knows what a 47 fits like. And this one, I don't even know the brand of it, but it's like super freaking lightweight. And it's super freaking cool. All right. Fly W, go Cubs, Beers by Ivy. We're out.